What's up? So today I'm bringing you guys some Gen 4 gameplay, okay? So as you can see, my first augment, we take worth the wait, and it was worth the wait. Let me tell you about it. First, we got the Gen 3 right here. My second augment, I'm like, nah, not Lucky Gloves, not Tiny but Deadly, Construction Camp, the champion. I took Indecision because this augment sounds broken. First of all, you get econ, and then you get to choose another augment, bro. What? Another augment? So right here, I just show I got Rage Blade because I had 3 item Jhin. I think this might be BIS Jhin. This dude right here was cooking. Oh my God. I'm only rolling here so I could get upgrades. All right, and my last augment, I'm like, I need a good combat, bro. Good combat. And then I see hold the line. Now this right here is the cinema. Ionia has so many frontliners, and like a lot of the backliners is like for the specific carry, like Ionia Ari or Ionia Yunara. And I'm like, the best way to juice this Jhin is to play the 7 Ionia, right? So I'm like, all right, I could have a bunch of frontline. I'm rolling here again so I could get more upgrades. Cause like I didn't have any of the lower cost units. I'm like, yo, I could get the sauce right here, right now. I'm gonna have 7 Ionia frontline. You already get the free bruiser active with Shen and Wukong, and this Jhin is gonna pump. If you're looking at this fight, look, he's about to go infinite. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, this hold the line was perfect because he gets scaling AD for every unit in the front line. And they changed the augment how it looks now too. You see the red flares that shows you which units has the augment right active, which is a nice touch because before they didn't have anything. So for this last one, I was kind of indecisive. Mess Hall looked good, and I tried Defense of Placidium before. It didn't. I'm pretty sure it's not bad, but it didn't feel that good. And I felt that Mess Hall with Hold the Line would be insane because after the 10 seconds, he attacks faster and then he's using its base AD. Mind you, he has a, a bunch of AD that's already scaling and it's just going to do so much damage. Right here, I did this positioning because I wanted to unlock set, right? All you need to do for set is have one unit in the front 2 rows. So I was like, all right, let me unlock set. So it's kind of funny because all my all my frontliners, they all got the boost. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna unlock set. That'll be another frontliner. I could drop Ari. So literally my back line at this point is gonna only be Jhin. So it was cinema. It was cinema. And we got the extra Gen 3 hair. So we're stacking up. We're stacking up. We're about like halfway there to this Gen 4. Very exciting stuff. So let me just explain my front a little bit. Right here, I was kind of indecisive between um Braum and Tarek, but I feel like Tarek was better in the situation because he gives a team-wide buff of magic resist. And yeah, I was gonna move the even shot off of Xin Zhao anyway because I have Wukong, so I feel like he would be better. So I just skip all that. We're getting to the cinema, level 9, 7 Ionia. We're looking really strong. We basically have 2 really good combat augments. Bro, Indecision is broken, bro. A free econ augment into 2 strong combat augments with a Gen 3. I put in MF here because I wanted to get Jin's trait active, but because the Gunslayer he'll be doing more damage and after the scaling like he'll just start smurfing. Also, this set unit is really cool. When he drops down below a certain HP threshold, he does his push-ups kind of like the boss carry augment, and then he comes back, and then he starts going infinite. Um, yeah. So right here, I'm just like looking at my board and I'm like, all right, what's my switch up gonna be? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna switch out of this just yet because it'll make my augments weaker. But definitely my next in is Yunara and the Kindred because um I think for this comp specifically, or what I was trying to go for here is that I need my Jhin to stay alive, right? So If the front line falls, Kindred's passive, she allows like units in her flux zone to stay alive. So you see how like my front line just got absolute demolished right there? I don't have Wukong 2 yet, so I was just chilling. And boom! Oh my god, cinema, cinema, we hit the Jhin 4. Jhin 4, he had 399 base AD. Holy. This was actually so fun. I love Jhin. It's one of my favorite units in TFT, like one of my favorite characters. And the fact that I got worth the wait Jhin, I was actually giga hyped. We hit insane shop. We get Kindred 2 off the rip easy. So I was like, you know what? I gotta play it. Let me just get this Yasuo off my board. And so here, I think this is what just caused me to win, right? Because the Kindred also is gonna hold the line. Now Kindred's not really like a carry, she's more of support, but with these items, she's casting so much. Like as you can see, well, this is not really a good example of it, but later on in the fight, there was definitely some fights that I won where Kindred casted and kept the Jhin alive, and it like literally saved my game. So here, I'm just trying to see if I could go 10 because I want to go 10 and put in um this Taric, right? Because the Taric he also gives the shield, which gives attack speed, I think. But yeah, I don't think that the attack speed is that important. I think more the magic resist is pretty good because this guy is playing Void and playing Kaiser, and we want some extra magic resist. Me, mind you, this whole time I don't have Wukong too, so that's to show you how much work this Jin is putting in. That Wukong one is tanking long enough, but also Wukong has a very cool passive where he turns into, as you can see, the dummy. So the dummy just saves you some extra HP, and yeah. But my goodness, this game was some cinema. So here I'm just gonna. Do I roll yet? No, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm looking at this dude board. So Void has a prismatic where is it a prismatic? I'm not sure, but I just know when you get 9 Void, it's insanely strong. So I was kind of worried about that. I'm thinking, I gotta go for Kindred 3. But okay, spoilers alert, this guy doesn't hit 9 Void. I guess he's missing a Rek'Sai, so like he can't play it. So you don't get to see it. Okay, that blue zone that just popped up on my side of the field, that is the Kindred. So right here, bro. When I tell you I would have died, but when the zone is active, your units cannot die. So he was able to 1v1 the Kaiser. That was actually insane, bro. Insane. I love all the new units. It's very fun stuff. Yeah, oh my gosh. Here I get a TG and I'm like, all right, I gotta roll. These items are insane on set because he is a magic fighter. Um, so I was confused a little bit here. I was like, should I give him more AD? Because right now I'm not playing Gunslinger. Right, so I have Gunslinger active, but then I'm looking at my board and what I really need, and I'm like, I rolled past Orin. I was trolling. Just get more frontline. Orin's a good frontliner. 5 cost. Him, Tarek, Wukong, insane with the boss. Set is like an okay frontliner, but as you can see, he goes off to do push-ups, so you can't really be trusting him to like hold down your frontline. So I was like, let me just put in Orin. We don't really need Gunslayer. He has 400 base AD, man. Also scaling with Ionia. You'd be fine with just the 300, 400 base AD, man. 400 base AD. Holy moly! So, this is basically the last fight. Jin 4. Oh my gosh, he's about to go insane. So we're on the right side. I didn't want to be on the other side because we could go through his front line, and then after that, just start shooting the Kaiser, and it's GG's, man. This game was insane. Right. Thank you so much for watching.